My new guide, Angela, and I wish you happy holidays and meet my new sister, Gayle Bittner.
Happy holidays. While we were raising Angela, I told my daughter Jenna many times that we would not see Angela again after her recall or graduation. Usually, that's the way it is. As it turned out, one day, not long after Angela graduated with Vickie, Jenna and I were on our way to meet them for lunch. Jenna surprised me when she said, in that classic teenage voice, "Mom, you said that we would never see Angela again." It was one of those moments when a mom is glad that she was wrong. And wow, was I ever wrong. Vickie and I have had the pleasure of getting together numerous times since she and Angela graduated in March 2008.
Right after graduation, Gayle asked if I and the Peanut here would like to stay with them whenever we came back to the Bay Area for meetings. Could we? Would we? God bless them. Our relationship has grown to be a sister-to-sister thing ever since. Staying up late at nights, talking like sorority sisters, neither wanting the day to end.
Now that she's a working guide, Angela gets very excited to come back to our house. At the airport, Angela is on high alert lookout for my car. And when I pull up curbside, she lets Vickie know that I'm there. When we arrive at our house, as soon as Vickie removes her harness, Angela runs through the entire house, upstairs and downstairs, zipping around like a road runner. And then she comes to a screeching halt in front of me and gives me the biggest smile and a look as though to say, "Nya, nya, 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 nya. I'm not in training anymore." Angela gives me that same nya, 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 nya look when she jumps up on the bed at night to sleep with Vickie.
Gayle, not so loud. There's so many trainers here. But back home in Honolulu, it's on the floor as usual for Angela, and that's because my first guide, Frida, occupies the bed in our room, and she even lets us sleep on it. You already heard me refer to Angela as the Peanut. Well, she's got a lot of other nicknames like Crazy Dog, Little One, My Little Red Miata, My Ferrari, and Jim's favorite, the Spazmanian Devil. She can really be a wild thing when let loose in the house to get her yayas out. And you should see her boogie on the dance floor. She's one exuberant, crazy dog.
And that the extension of that boogieing on the dance floor is Angela's bone boarding when she was at our house. Yep, Angela could surf. She would take a nylabone wishbone, put it under both front paws, and glide across the floor. Now, that was self-taught, of course. And it's so cute how we always called Angela the Peanut. And now she's Vickie's the Peanut.
Well, that's our Hawaii style, Gayle. Well, you know, the story of Angela and the story of all of our guides starts with the breeding program. Angela's parents were especially selected to produce puppies with all the qualities of a good guide. In April 2006, Angela and her 5 brothers, 4 who also became guides, were born at the Guide Dogs for the Blind campus in San Rafael. And they stayed there until they were about 8 weeks old.
And then the puppy raisers take over. Puppy raisers have the best job. We get to love and socialize these special pups, teach them basic commands, obedience, and house manners. Ultimately, it is with both happiness and sadness that we must kiss them goodbye as we send them off to college when we return them to guide dogs. It was February 2006 when my daughter Jenna and I went to our first puppy club meeting. She was 12 years old then and was instantly hooked on becoming a guide dog puppy raiser. We picked up Angela in June 2006, and we returned her to guide dogs for her formal training in September 2007.
Angela then learned to lead in a straight line. She learned to stop at curbs and steps and avoid obstacles. She even learned to disobey a command if it would put us in harm's way. Basically, she learned to save my life on a daily basis.
We were ecstatic to learn that Angela had been paired with someone and would be graduating. This is the most exciting news that every puppy raiser hopes for. For us, it was the ultimate bonus, the grand slam home run. Our sweet, bubbly, outgoing, full of personality and life, smart, knock your socks off Angela was in class with her new partner, Vickie Kennedy, who just so happens to have all those same wonderful traits. An absolutely perfect match by Guide Dogs for the Blind. How do they do that?
Well, the trainers really do work very hard to make the right match. Every day, I thank God that Guide Dogs for the Blind found the perfect match. You know, I was so worried about retiring my precious Frida that I did not think it possible that guide dogs would be able to find another guide who would even come close to her skills and loving nature. But I was so wrong, as guide dogs came through so beautifully. My guides are so good at what they do that they often make me forget that I am totally blind. They are the next best thing to having my sight back.
What I did not know is that raising Angela would enrich our lives in so many ways. We did not just get and raise a guide dog puppy. We met many people in many places. We made great friends through our puppy club and through guide dogs. We were so fortunate to inherit an awesome extended family through my new sister, Vickie. I always wanted a sister. To think that it all started with a guide dog puppy named Angela.
And Gayle, I too always wanted a sister. Now we are sisters. We are family. Thank you, Guide Dogs for the Blind,
for bringing all of us together.
Happy holidays.